Have you ever wondered how some of the weirdest creatures on our planet reproduce? If you thought human courtship rituals were complex, just wait until you delve into the animal kingdom. It's a realm where the bizarre is ordinary, and the extraordinary is just par for the course. This intriguing world of animal reproduction is a testament to nature's inventiveness, showcasing an array of strategies that are as varied as they are fascinating. From the depths of the ocean to the highest mountain peaks, animals have developed reproductive habits that are nothing short of astonishing. Over the next few scenes, we'll uncover 7 of the most unusual strategies. We'll dive into the realm of bizarre fertilization methods, explore exotic courtship rituals, and even look at cases where traditional parenting roles get flipped on their heads. So buckle up, folks. Get ready to dive into a world filled with bizarre fertilization methods, exotic courtship rituals, and much more. This is one journey you won't want to miss. Starting our countdown at number 7, we delve into the world of bizarre fertilization methods. The animal kingdom is a treasure trove of unique reproductive strategies, bursting with surprising and often strange ways of ensuring the continuation of a species. Take seahorses, for example. They flip the traditional roles on their heads, as it's the male who gets pregnant, carrying the eggs in a specialized pouch until they hatch. On the darker side of the spectrum, we have the anglerfish. In their world, the much smaller male bites into the female and essentially merges with her, sacrificing his independence forever. He becomes a living appendage, providing sperm in return for nutrients. And let's not forget external fertilization, where eggs and sperm meet outside the body. This method, employed by many fish and amphibians, can result in thousands, even millions of offspring at once. From internal to external fertilization, nature indeed has myriad ways to ensure the continuation of a species. Moving on to number 6, we explore the exotic and often flamboyant courtship rituals in the animal kingdom. Love, as they say, knows no boundaries, and this is especially true for our feathered friends, the peacocks. Male peacocks boast a spectacular array of iridescent tail feathers that they fan out in a sunburst of colors to attract females. This grand display, paired with a charming dance, is a sight to behold, proving that in the game of love, sometimes you have to show off a little. Next, we travel to the forests of Australia to meet the bowerbirds. These birds put a unique spin on the idea of home is where the heart is. Male bowerbirds construct elaborate structures called bowers, decorating them with a collection of brightly colored objects, anything from flowers to bottle caps. This architectural marvel is not a nest, but a stage for the male to perform his courtship dance. The female bowerbird, impressed by the male's creativity and effort, often chooses him as her mate. In the deep sea, bioluminescent courtship displays by certain species of squid create an enchanting underwater light show. These squid use their body's natural light to communicate, signal, and attract potential mates. From the forests and oceans to the skies, animals use a myriad of inventive and sometimes downright extravagant methods to win over their mates. It's a testament to the lengths they'll go to ensure their lineage continues. Whether it's impressive displays or intricate dances, animals sure know how to woo their mates. At number 5, we find instances of role reversal in parenting, a rare but fascinating phenomenon. In the vast majority of the animal kingdom, the females are generally tasked with the nurturing and care of the offspring. However, there are a few exceptions to this rule, where the males take on the role of primary caregivers. The male seahorse is a prime example of this. After the female deposits her eggs into his brood pouch, the male carries the eggs, fertilizes them, and eventually gives birth to the young. He's essentially the one who gets pregnant. And let's not forget about the emperor penguins. In these Antarctic dwellers, it's the male who incubates the single egg laid by the female, protecting it from the harsh cold for over 2 months while she goes out to hunt. In these species, the males take on the primary responsibility of caring for the offspring, showcasing the diversity in parenting roles in the wild. Coming in at number 4, we have animals that use camouflage as a key strategy during the mating process. It's a wild world out there, and sometimes the best way to attract a mate is to blend in, not stand out. Let's take, for instance, the master of disguise, the cuttlefish. These cephalopods are not just experts in the art of invisibility, but they also use their color-changing abilities to woo their potential mates. During mating season, a male cuttlefish will split his body colors. One side displays threatening patterns to deter rival males, while the other side shows softer, more enticing colors to attract a female. Clever, isn't it? But it's not just underwater creatures that use this trick. Birds, too, have mastered the art of camouflage for mating. Male bowerbirds, for example, go to extraordinary lengths to blend their bowers into the surrounding environment. They then decorate these structures with brightly colored objects to lure in females, a real case of if you can't beat them, hide from them. The animal kingdom never ceases to amaze, does it? These amazing creatures have evolved such intricate strategies for survival and reproduction. It's a clear reminder that in nature, it's not always about being the strongest or the fastest. Often it's about being the smartest and most adaptable. In the game of survival, sometimes blending in is the best way to stand out. At number 3, we uncover some peculiar seduction methods employed by various animal species. Some animals use rather unconventional tactics in their pursuit of love, like the long-tailed widowbird. These male birds found in the grasslands of southern Africa have evolved extraordinarily long tail feathers. They use these to perform an energetic bouncing flight display, like a bouncing ball in the sky, in an effort to attract a female partner. The longer the tail, the more attractive the male, despite the tail making flying more difficult. Meanwhile, in the world of crustaceans, the barnacle employs a strategy that's quite peculiar indeed. Being stationary animals, barnacles have developed one of the longest reproductive organs in relation to their size in the animal kingdom. This allows them to reach out to potential partners without having to leave their secure spot. The bowerbird from Australia, on the other hand, turns to architecture to win over a mate. The male bowerbird constructs an elaborate structure or bower from twigs, leaves, and other materials, even decorating it with brightly colored objects. He then performs an intricate dance around the bower to entice a female. From the bouncing widowbird to the stationary barnacle, from the architect bowerbird to countless others, nature is full of unique and often peculiar seduction methods. From impressive displays to extraordinary adaptations, these animals pull out all the stops to attract a mate. At number 2, we explore the fierce competitions that can arise in the quest for a mate. In the wild, securing a partner is not always about charm and courtship rituals. For some species, it's a battle, a contest of strength, speed, or cunning. Take elephant seals, for instance. These colossal marine mammals are known for their brutal battles during the mating season. Male elephant seals, or bulls, can weigh up to 4 tons, and they use every ounce of this weight in their fierce fights for dominance. These clashes can be incredibly violent, with the bulls charging at each other, using their massive bodies and sharp teeth as weapons. The victor wins the right to mate with a harem of females, thus ensuring his genes are passed on to the next generation. Or consider the red deer, another example of intense mating competition. In autumn, the air in many European forests echoes with the roaring of male red deer, known as stags, announcing their readiness to fight for females. These stags engage in dramatic duels, locking their antlers in a test of strength and endurance. The winner takes all, earning the right to mate with the females in the herd. In these animal societies, only the strongest, fastest, or most cunning individuals get to pass on their genes. It's a harsh reality, but it's also a fascinating glimpse into the lengths animals will go to ensure their lineage continues. And finally, at number 1, we have the fascinating world of auto-fertilization and cloning. In the animal kingdom, necessity truly is the mother of invention, and nowhere is this more evident than in auto-fertilization and cloning. These remarkable strategies allow certain species to reproduce without a mate. Take, for instance, the New Mexico whiptail lizard. These all-female species have developed the ability to reproduce asexually through a process called parthenogenesis. Essentially, they clone themselves, ensuring the survival of their species without the need for a male counterpart. Similarly, the hammerhead shark has been known to reproduce asexually in the absence of males. This remarkable adaptation allows these species to persist in environments where finding a mate can be challenging. So, while it might seem outlandish at first glance, auto-fertilization and cloning are ingenious solutions to life's most basic imperative, survival. In these species, there's no need for a mate to reproduce, proving that nature always finds a way. As we've seen, the animal kingdom is filled with a fascinating and diverse array of reproductive habits. We've journeyed through the world of bizarre fertilization methods, where animals have evolved unique strategies to ensure the continuation of their species. We've witnessed exotic courtship rituals where dances, songs, and even architectural marvels play a crucial role in attracting a mate. We've explored the realm of role reversal in parenting, a surprising twist in the tale of traditional parenting roles in nature. We've seen how some animals use camouflage for mating, a stealthy approach to love in the wild. We've delved into the peculiar seduction methods where creativity knows no bounds. We've observed the fierce competition for mates, a testament to survival of the fittest. And finally, we ventured into the world of auto-fertilization and cloning, where animals can reproduce without a partner. From bizarre fertilization methods to fierce competitions for mates, the world of animal reproduction is as diverse as it is intriguing. Until next time, keep exploring our wild and wonderful planet.